You're watching NSUSpartans.com, fueled by Gatorade. We're here in Williamsburg, Virginia, following the Spartans' 29-14 loss this evening at William & Mary, here with NSU football coach Pete Adrian. And Coach, this was a 29-7 ball game in the third quarter, but really your team came back, fought back, made it 29-14, and really the game's fate wasn't sealed until the last couple minutes. Your team really fought hard and made it interesting down the stretch.
Yeah, they really did. I mean, they played really hard. I mean, we had to come up through a lot of adversity tonight. I mean, we get a tip pass that goes back for a touchdown, and we get the field goal block that goes back for a touchdown. We muffed the punt, and they get a safety out of it, so we gave them a lot of points. And I was real pleased. Both sides of the football really played hard. I mean, the offense moved the ball well. They continued to get better. The defense only gave up one touchdown tonight, and really did a nice job on them defensively. I think we held them to a couple hundred yards total offense, and still want to win the ball game, but our kids feel pretty good about it because that was the 17th rated team in the country. And as their coach said after the game, he said, "You got a heck of a ball club. You really outplayed us," and that was true.
Coach, really just a couple big plays ended up making the difference in this one. A long touchdown pass for the only touchdown the William & Mary offense scored, and then, as well as you mentioned, the interception return, 39 yards for a touchdown, a blocked field goal, 66 yards. How are you able to keep your team into it there, despite some of the adversity that you were facing?
Well, our kids have a lot of character, and they're just going to keep playing, and they know that the conference is coming up, and they know we played a good schedule. They're a little frustrated because, you know, I thought we could have beaten Maine. I think we had a chance to beat William & Mary tonight, but, you know, you got to play all three assets, and we had some problems in special teams for the first time tonight in catching the ball and protecting it a little bit. But I'm very optimistic. I think we're getting better, and I think each week we've gotten better as a football team.
Coach, you mentioned getting better. The offense really took some steps forward tonight. Terrence Irvin, 16 of 24 passing, a 100-yard rushing game for Aaron Daniels, the first in his career. You have to like what you see out of some of those young players, maybe starting to grow a little bit there on that side of the football.
Well, there's no question. I mean, we're really pretty young over there, and I mean, for the freshman quarterback, I thought he did an outstanding job. We got some new guys playing in the offensive line, and they're fighting their butt off. And Aaron had a real nice night tonight throwing it, and the Poke kid had a nice run for a first down, and Riddick was very steady and catching the ball and did some things. So we're real pleased. And, you know, we get our tight ends back next week, so that should help us a little bit because we've been a little undermanned there, but the guys have really stepped up and done a pretty good job.
Coach, after 3 weeks, you're sitting 0-3, which obviously is the bad news, but a couple of close ball games here. You've really been in all three contests. What do you say to your team moving forward going into a game at FBS Buffalo next Saturday?
Well, most of them watched the game last night and saw that they put 450 yards on Baylor, and there they gave up 60-some points, but, you know, that's Baylor. Baylor puts points on everybody, and so we're just going to go in there and try to stay healthy and play good and continue to get better, and maybe we can pull an upset. You never know.
Coach, we look forward to seeing that next Saturday. That's a 3:30 p.m. game next Saturday in Buffalo, New York. Coach, thanks for joining us here tonight, and look forward to seeing you next week as the Spartans continue along the 2014 season at Buffalo.
My pleasure.
Once again, that's NSU football coach Pete Adrian following tonight's 29-14 NSU loss at William & Mary. For more information on Norfolk State football, visit NSUSpartans.com, fueled by Gatorade.